Hey everybody, I promised this really quick tutorial about screen resolution, so I'm going to do that for you today. We're going to look at Dylan's picture here because, for one thing, he is shooting at full resolution. So he's saving his images at 300 ppi, pixels per inch. Okay, so let's see here. You can find his information there. Okay, camera data. So you can see the size of his image is 6,000 by 4,000 pixels, and he brought his ISO down to 200. Great. But the resolution 300 pixels per inch. So that's what you really want for photography. So when we start getting into making our website, we're going to want that. But here's the screen resolution. So if you're cropping any images and using the crop tool, this is what you want. You want the original ratio. So what that means is, okay, say your picture shoots, your camera shoots 12 by 9 images. 12 inches by 9 inches. Okay? So what you want for a series of work, say, your landscapes or your food photography or your still lifes or your portraits, you want all of the images to be the same size. And to do that, you want to make sure that they're cropped at their original ratio if you're doing any cropping at all. I'm not saying you have to crop. I'm just saying that each of your images should be the same size. Okay, so one other thing you could do besides cropping to original ratio is you can go to image. Let me just take you up here. Let's see my messy desktop. So image size. You can change the size of the image. You can change the resolution here. Ideally, you want to start with the full resolution of 300 pixels per inch. So if you can set that on your camera, great. If you're not sure how, you can Google it for your camera. And then this is quite a large image. You can see that it's 68.7 megabytes. Huge. It's enormous. So probably not the best for web viewing because it's going to take a while to load. Have you ever clicked on a picture or else the picture, you see this symbol, it says uploading, so that means it's such a big file that it's slow to upload. So you could, as long as you still have the 300 pixels per inch, what I often do is I'll change, one of the height or the width. I usually just change with the smaller one. And so now this is a 4 by 6 inch picture, but it is still 300 resolution, pixels per inch. And now it's 6 megabytes compared to 68 megabytes. Okay, so now when I want to save that, look at how little it is. So I can click on the Move tool to get rid of that crop. The crop tool is what I mean. And that's something that I've always done. I don't know if that is like the professional way to do it, but I always go to Move tool when I want to end something or, try a return or enter. And if that doesn't work, go to the Move tool. Okay? So now I've got this little picture. I can still Command plus or Control plus and make it bigger if I wanted to do any more editing to it. But right now I'm just going to File, Save As, save on my computer. And you know how I feel about image file names. I like to keep them the same. But this one I'm just going to say crop. And I'm going to save Dylan's file. Save. It's saying the quality is not that high. So I want to go to the highest quality I can get. If I can get 12, I'm going to take 12. Okay, so now I have a high quality image that is much smaller in megabytes, right, in memory, but it's still 300 pixels per inch. So I can enlarge it. It's still going to look beautiful. The main reason that I made this little video here is to tell you to make all of your images the same size. Okay, so the same size file. So for example, I hate to go into this again, but here we have Dylan's image, 4:6, 300 resolution, and the dimensions are 800, 1800 by 1200 pixels. So all of your images should be that same size, those same ratios. It just it allows for like continuity of viewing, so you're not like, oh wait, this one's really big, I gotta open up my page really big to see the whole picture. This one's really small, I gotta zoom in. So it's all about continuity of your body of work. Okay, I hope that all makes sense. Send me a message if you're having trouble with that, and I am happy to help.